My name is Deb, and I'm the owner and area director of Cllub Z in-home tutoring of Orange County. Over the last several years, I've worked with many parents and students, and I've come across some of the same questions over and over, and I wanted to put some short videos in place to help educate you as you look into tutoring services. Some of the most common questions are, how is a tutor selected for my child? Why in-home tutoring? What's the difference between a tutoring center and one-on-one in-home tutoring? How do I ensure progress will be made? Is there contact with my child's teacher? Do I have to sign a long-term contract or have a diagnostic test? All these questions are very common questions. Some of the other ones that aren't as common but are really good to know are, my child gets A's on all his homework, but he bombs the test. Does tutoring really help? How can I get my child more organized? I thought tutoring was just for content material, not organizational skills. Some of these questions and more will be addressed in our short videos. In this video, we want to address how is a tutor selected for my child. This may seem like a simple process, but if done correctly, getting the right tutor for your child isn't as simple as it seems. We look at it in 3 steps. 1, the tutor needs to be an expert in the subject your child needs tutoring. That's a given. 2, your tutor's teaching style needs to correspond to your child's learning style. Number 3, your tutor is going to be background checked. These are 3 very important things. Not all tutors are the same, and if you get a tutor that doesn't match with your child, there won't be any progress. In fact, it could be worse. So we make sure, 1, from an academic standpoint, they are either a credentialed teacher or have a 4-year degree with tutoring experience. This is extremely important to us. Some tutoring companies do hire college students, and they can be excellent tutors, but I have found from experience that college students are good peer tutors. In other words, they've tutored their friends in the same subjects they're taking or have taken the previous year. They are not that experienced working with high school or younger kids or interfacing with teachers in the high school or lower levels. So that is the first thing. So we screen from an academic background check. The second step is to make sure that your tutor has a teaching and personality style that matches your child. For instance, I will have parents say, my daughter is strong-willed and very impatient with me. So I'll make sure I match her with a tutor that is very patient but firm. I've also had a parent say, please make sure that the tutor has a good sense of humor or else my daughter is going to hate the whole process. So it may sound silly, but those are little considerations that I always put into matching a tutor. The other key part about our matching is that I personally know all my tutors. I know their strengths. I also will meet you and usually your child in person. There's a lot of tutoring companies that do not personally know their tutors and will just send you a tutor they know can tutor algebra. And will not ensure a good teaching fit. The last part of the process is to make sure your tutor is background screened. All of our tutors have passed a criminal background check as well as a sexual predator check because they are coming in home to you to tutor your child. I have had parents say to me, I found tutors on Craigslist or other online services that are cheaper than your services. I caution them, you may be lucky and find a great tutor, but you don't know if their academics are actually valid. Have they had a background check? What if they don't show up? You have no recourse. So I always caution parents, and I've had parents go that route and have very bad experiences. So I'd be very concerned with going that route. In conclusion, selecting a tutor for your child is a very personalized process, and we take it very seriously. We make sure your tutor is certified and credentialed in the area they're going to tutor your child in. We make sure that they're a good fit from a character and personality standpoint. In fact, many of our students end up looking up to their tutor as a role model, and we think this is a wonderful thing. And the third thing is we make sure that they have passed all the background checks. The rest of this video series addresses common questions like, why one-on-one in-home tutoring? What's the difference between in-home tutoring and traditional tutoring centers? How is my child assessed? How can I assure that they reach their goals? and other common questions. Please enter your name and email address in the space provided, and you'll have instant access to these short videos. Thank you for your time, and I'll see you in the next video.